Top 25 Manager Interview Questions and Answers. In today's competitive job market, preparing for a managerial interview is crucial. This video will highlight the top 25 questions commonly asked in managerial interviews, along with effective answers to help you stand out. Whether you're an experienced leader or new to management, understanding these questions will enhance your confidence. Join us as we explore essential strategies to articulate your skills and experiences effectively during the interview process. 1. How would you describe your management style? My management style is collaborative and adaptive. I believe in empowering team members by involving them in decision-making processes and encouraging open communication. I prioritize building strong relationships based on trust and respect, which fosters a positive team culture. I adapt my approach depending on the individual needs of team members and the specific project requirements. This flexibility allows me to support the team effectively while ensuring alignment with organizational goals. By focusing on their strengths, I can help them achieve their full potential. 2. Can you share an example of how you motivated an underperforming team? One instance involved a sales team struggling to meet their targets. I organized a series of team-building workshops that focused on recognizing individual strengths and fostering collaboration. During these sessions, we identified specific challenges each member faced and set manageable goals tailored to their abilities. I also introduced a recognition program to celebrate small wins, boosting morale. Over time, this approach led to improved performance metrics, greater team cohesion, and a renewed sense of purpose among team members. Their increased engagement was evident in the positive feedback received during our regular check-ins. 3. What strategies do you use to build trust and respect with your team? Building trust and respect with my team involves consistent communication, transparency, and integrity. I prioritize open dialogue, encouraging team members to voice their ideas and concerns. By actively listening and acknowledging their contributions, I demonstrate that their input is valued. I also set clear expectations and follow through on commitments, which fosters reliability. Additionally, I lead by example, showing accountability in my actions. Engaging in team-building activities helps strengthen relationships, creating a supportive environment where everyone feels empowered and respected. 4. Describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision that impacted your team. How did you handle it? In a previous role, I faced a situation where we had to downsize our team due to budget cuts. It was a challenging decision, as I had to let go of a valued team member who contributed significantly. I approached this by gathering all relevant information, discussing the situation with upper management, and ensuring transparency with my team. I held a meeting to explain the reasons behind the decision and expressed my support for the affected employee, offering assistance in their job search. This approach helped maintain trust and morale within the remaining team. 5. How do you handle conflicts between team members? When conflicts arise between team members, I prioritize open communication. First, I encourage both parties to express their perspectives in a safe environment. Active listening is crucial. I ensure each person feels heard and understood. Next, I facilitate a discussion aimed at finding common ground and solutions. I emphasize collaboration and compromise, guiding them toward mutually acceptable resolutions. If needed, I follow up afterward to ensure the conflict has been resolved and to prevent future issues. This approach fosters a positive team dynamic and encourages accountability among members. 6. How do you set performance expectations for your team? Setting performance expectations begins with clear communication. I ensure each team member understands their specific roles and responsibilities by outlining goals during initial meetings. I involve team members in the goal-setting process, allowing them to provide input and ask questions, which fosters ownership and commitment. Regular check-ins help track progress and adjust expectations as necessary. I also use a combination of quantitative metrics and qualitative feedback to ensure alignment with broader company objectives, enhancing accountability and motivation within the team. 7. Describe a time when you coached an employee to improve their performance. One of my team members was struggling to meet project deadlines due to a lack of time management skills. I scheduled a one-on-one coaching session where we discussed their challenges and set specific, achievable goals. Together, we created a structured plan that included prioritization techniques and regular check-ins to monitor progress. I provided resources and offered constructive feedback. Over the next few weeks, I noticed significant improvement in their ability to manage tasks effectively and meet deadlines, ultimately boosting their confidence and productivity. 8. How do you ensure your team stays aligned with company goals? To ensure my team stays aligned with company goals, I prioritize clear communication and regular check-ins. I start by sharing the company's vision and objectives, translating them into specific, actionable tasks for the team. I encourage open discussions during team meetings, where we can assess our progress and adjust our strategies as needed. Additionally, I implement individual performance metrics that reflect team goals, fostering a sense of accountability. Regular feedback sessions help us stay focused and motivated, creating a collaborative environment where everyone understands their role in achieving the larger objectives. 9. What metrics do you track to measure team success? In my role, I focus on several key metrics to evaluate team success. First, I track project completion rates to ensure we meet deadlines and deliver on commitments. Next, I assess individual performance through regular one-on-one check-ins and feedback sessions, which help identify areas for improvement. Additionally, I monitor team engagement and satisfaction through anonymous surveys. This data highlights our team dynamics and morale, allowing me to make necessary adjustments. Lastly, I evaluate customer satisfaction scores as they reflect our team's impact on client relationships and service delivery. 10. How do you handle an employee who consistently misses deadlines? Dealing with an employee who consistently misses deadlines requires a proactive approach. First, I would schedule a one-on-one conversation to understand any underlying issues affecting their performance. It's crucial to create a safe space for them to express their concerns. After identifying the root causes, I would work with them to develop a structured plan that includes setting realistic deadlines, breaking tasks into manageable parts, and providing necessary resources. Regular check-ins would be implemented to monitor progress and offer support, ensuring the employee feels accountable and motivated to improve their time management skills. 11. Tell me about a time you identified a problem before it escalated. How did you address it? When I noticed a decline in team morale due to unclear project expectations, I arranged a meeting to discuss concerns with the team. By encouraging open communication, I learned that several team members felt overwhelmed by conflicting priorities. I took immediate action by clarifying roles and responsibilities, creating a shared project timeline, and implementing regular check-in meetings. This proactive approach not only addressed the underlying issues but also fostered a supportive environment, enabling the team to regain focus and motivation, ultimately improving productivity and collaboration. 12. Describe a situation where you had to make a quick decision with limited information. In a previous project, our team faced an unexpected technical issue just days before a critical deadline. With limited data, I quickly assessed the situation by gathering input from key team members and evaluating potential solutions. I decided to pivot our approach, reallocating resources to focus on the most impactful tasks. This decision allowed us to meet the deadline while ensuring quality. Afterward, I encouraged team feedback on the approach taken and documented lessons learned for future reference, fostering a culture of adaptability and continuous improvement. 13. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple projects? When managing multiple projects, I begin by assessing the urgency and importance of each task using a prioritization matrix. I focus on deadlines, project impact, and alignment with strategic goals. Engaging my team in this process allows for collective input and ensures everyone understands priorities. Regular check-ins help adapt to changing circumstances, allowing flexibility in reprioritizing tasks as needed. I also utilize project management tools to visualize timelines and dependencies, ensuring that resources are allocated efficiently and that the team remains aligned on objectives. This structured approach enhances productivity and clarity. 14. Share an example of a process improvement you implemented. What was the outcome? One notable process improvement I implemented was in our project management workflow. We were facing delays due to inefficient communication and unclear task assignments. I introduced a project management tool that allowed for better tracking of tasks and clearer visibility of responsibilities. Additionally, I conducted training sessions to ensure everyone was comfortable using the tool. As a result, our project completion rate improved by 30% within 3 months, and team satisfaction increased due to less confusion and more streamlined processes. This change fostered a culture of accountability and efficiency. 15. How do you handle pushback from senior leadership on your decisions? When facing pushback from senior leadership, I first listen actively to their concerns to understand their perspective. I acknowledge their feedback and provide data-driven justifications for my decisions. Engaging in an open dialogue helps to clarify misunderstandings and fosters collaboration. If necessary, I am willing to adjust my approach based on constructive criticism, demonstrating flexibility. Building relationships based on trust and respect allows for a more productive discussion, ensuring that we can align our objectives and drive the organization forward together. 16. How do you ensure clear communication within your team and with other departments? Clear communication is vital for team success. I establish regular check-ins and encourage open dialogue, ensuring every team member feels comfortable sharing ideas and concerns. I utilize collaborative tools like project management software to keep everyone aligned on tasks and deadlines. Additionally, I promote transparency by sharing updates and decisions that affect the team. When communicating with other departments, I create structured meetings to discuss cross-functional projects, ensuring clarity and alignment on objectives. This fosters a culture of collaboration and reduces misunderstandings. 17. Describe a time when you had to deliver bad news to your team. How did you approach it? Delivering bad news is always challenging, but I believe in transparency. Once, I had to inform my team about budget cuts that would affect several projects. I scheduled a team meeting and clearly explained the situation, emphasizing the reasons behind the decision. I encouraged open discussion, allowing team members to express their concerns and ask questions. Afterward, I made it a point to focus on how we could adapt our plans and support each other during this transition. This approach fostered trust and demonstrated that we could navigate challenges together. 18. How do you foster collaboration among team members with different work styles? Fostering collaboration among team members with different work styles begins with understanding each individual's strengths and preferences. I promote open communication through regular team meetings, where everyone shares their approaches and ideas. Encouraging team building activities helps build rapport and trust. I also implement flexible work arrangements that allow team members to work in ways that suit them best, while ensuring alignment on shared goals. By creating an inclusive environment where diverse perspectives are valued, collaboration becomes natural and productive, leading to innovative solutions and a cohesive team dynamic. 19. What steps do you take to ensure your team feels heard and valued? To ensure my team feels heard and valued, I prioritize open communication by holding regular one-on-one meetings and team check-ins, where everyone has the opportunity to share their thoughts and concerns. I implement feedback mechanisms, such as anonymous surveys, to encourage honest input. Recognizing individual contributions in team meetings and celebrating successes fosters a sense of belonging. I also invite team members to participate in decision-making processes related to their work, ensuring they know their opinions matter and contribute to our collective goals. 20. How do you handle feedback from your team about your management style? Handling feedback from my team is essential for growth and improvement. I foster an open environment where team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts. I encourage regular check-ins and solicit feedback through anonymous surveys to ensure honesty. When I receive feedback, I actively listen and reflect on it without becoming defensive. I take time to analyze the suggestions, and if applicable, I implement changes. I also follow up with the team to demonstrate that their input is valued and has an impact, reinforcing a culture of continuous improvement. 21. How do you align your team's work with the company's long-term objectives? To align my team's work with the company's long-term objectives, I start by ensuring that everyone understands the vision and goals of the organization. I facilitate regular discussions that link our projects to these objectives, making the connection clear. By setting specific, measurable goals for each team member that contribute to the larger objectives, I can foster a sense of ownership. Regular check-ins allow us to assess our progress and adapt as necessary, ensuring that our efforts are consistently aligned with the company's strategic direction. This approach cultivates a focused and motivated team. 22. Describe a time when you had to adapt your strategy due to changing business needs. In a previous role, our company faced an unexpected market shift that required us to pivot our approach quickly. Initially, we focused on a specific product line, but we noticed a rising demand for a new service. I organized a brainstorming session with my team to gather insights and ideas. We realigned our strategy by reallocating resources and redefining our goals. This shift not only met the immediate needs of our clients but also led to a 30% increase in revenue within the next quarter. Adapting quickly fostered resilience within the team and enhanced our ability to respond to future changes. 23. How do you balance short-term operational needs with long-term team growth? Balancing short-term operational needs with long-term team growth requires a strategic approach. I prioritize clear communication about immediate goals while integrating development opportunities for team members. Regularly scheduling one-on-one meetings allows me to assess individual aspirations and align them with project demands. By delegating specific tasks that challenge team members, I ensure they gain practical experience. Additionally, I encourage knowledge sharing through collaborative projects, ensuring that while we meet immediate objectives, we also invest in the team's skill set for future challenges. 24. What's your approach to budget and resource allocation for your team? When approaching budget and resource allocation, I start by assessing the current needs of the team and aligning them with project goals. I prioritize essential resources that directly contribute to our objectives while considering potential return on investment. Regular communication with team members helps identify gaps and opportunities, ensuring that we utilize resources efficiently. Additionally, I monitor spending closely, making adjustments as necessary to stay within budget while maintaining flexibility to adapt to unexpected challenges or changes in project scope. 25. How do you stay updated on industry trends, and how do you apply them to your team's work? Staying updated on industry trends involves a multifaceted approach. I regularly read industry publications, attend conferences, and participate in webinars. Networking with peers also provides valuable insights. To apply these trends, I share relevant information with my team during meetings, encouraging discussions on how we can implement new ideas. Additionally, I create opportunities for team members to explore innovative practices through workshops or training. This ensures we remain competitive and adaptable while fostering a culture of continuous learning within the team. In this video, we've explored the top 25 manager interview questions and provided insightful answers to help you prepare effectively. Whether you're a seasoned professional or stepping into management for the first time, understanding these questions can significantly boost your confidence and performance in interviews. Remember, preparation is key to showcasing your leadership skills and experience. If you found this information valuable, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more tips and resources to aid in your career journey. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your future interviews.